Nice. Some Elex. Good old Piranha Bytes. Now playable this game for me. Oh, this was first this time. You feel the 2090, you feel it because let's go to settings. Display 4K, I mean 4K, what is called 4K nowadays. Ultra, high, ultra, max. Basically, yeah. So let's do the obviously ultra difficulty. I mean, what else could we play here? Let's get the mouse a bit near. The mouse like.
Magalon, home to a civilization of millions. 166 years have passed since the comet hit, turning everything to ashes. A new era has begun. The war between the free people and the Albs is over. The hybrid lost control of its armies and ceased to function. The Albs became understanding and peaceful. The Elex was released and once again spread across the entire hemisphere below the Albs' ice palace. But humans are quick to forget. Many of the larger settlements claimed the victory as their own and paid little interest to the affairs of others. Only a few remember those dark times, or one Commander Jax. My name and my deeds faded away in the mists of myth and legend. Many years after the war with the Albs, humankind is plagued by petty conflicts and territorial disputes. Even though there's still the persistent uneasiness about the strange celestial phenomenon that was called forth by the hybrid before its defeat, I know that an unknown foe will come soon. The lives of all the aware will be shaken to their very core. All my efforts to prepare humanity for this impending danger were for naught. Humans forget. A vague, unknown threat looming in the sky quickly became nothing but a small, daily nuisance to most. Until now.
Until now. Yeah, knife them.
Damn it. I better get out of here before these things make short work of me.
You knife dogs?
Shit. This damn tower landed right on my fucking house. Guess I can forget about my gear.
What? Quick save still exists. Good. Hmm.
It's
Good
too
old
dangerous here.
Piranha Bytes
Better get moving
game.
before they spot me.
What? Ja. Code Vein. Ah, cool. The game everyone doesn't like, but me, I guess. Yeah. What? Field sound. That's where I came from. Wow.
Turning Spencer Goblin
Navigator.
Busy School and Small K were miserable in transcriptions of the Dakota Junk in
Did you
publications of
even-
the American Board of Ethnology in
Do
the
you
late century.
sometimes
Turn Small K
listen
was
to
also
the
fat for a
screen?
fellow language in the International Phonetic
Shall
Alphabet,
I
but its use
show
was
you
withdrawn in
again?
2022.
Here, ultra, everything maxed. Obviously it's not streamed in 4K, but you get the super sampling.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Can you not, like, surround me, please? Not? It's intense. Most people can't play it on on max settings. Totally not, and on 4K depends, I guess. But look at the requirements of Elex 2 and how people are suffering at FPS and whatever losses. I don't know whether there are a few patches now released, but yeah. I mean, the engine is not super great. I mean, if you see stuttering here, it's not the GPU, obviously.
Ugh, even more of those beasts.
It's more like the engine kind of
I should probably try
having
to sneak
issues
by.
with, yeah, something like streaming shit and whatever. I don't really wanna fight them, or do I? I don't know how strong they are. Let's see. Let's save. Or let's have a movie. Come on, knife them. Like you did before. Jax can run away from dogs, you know. He's just that great. Yeah, the dog can't jump that far, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah. Grab, fail.
Take it slowly. You haven't recovered from that bite yet. It'll be a while before you get all your strength back.
Obviously.
So perhaps you should put off anything too demanding for a few days.
Where's my stuff?
Where's my stuff?
If you're talking about the belongings you had in that hut, you can forget about them. All I could save is what you have on you.
What happened?
What happened?
You should know. You were there. The invaders arrived, started taking over the world, transforming it.
Knows a lot already.
Transforming. Terraforming, right? It's an alien species?
A most hostile, most dangerous species.
So they're not just in Caracas.
Their formers have appeared in every region, threatening life everywhere. It's not clear what they want yet. All they're doing for now is spreading infection, killing and destroying. Not a promising start.
Nothing's not right. I feel weak.
Something's not right. I feel weak.
Yes, you were bitten by one of those creatures. Looks like it infected you. Some kind of disease.
Disease.
What? A disease?
I'm still not sure how it works, but it's clearly all part of the invaders' plan. At the rate they're transforming things, it won't be long before the whole of Magellan is overrun with their plants and animals.
Oh, great.
You were lucky. It could have been a lot worse. If I were you, I'd stay out of their way and not tempt fate. All other instances of direct contact so far have proved fatal.
Who are you?
You can call me Adam. Just think of me as a friend who was in the right place at the right time. That's all you need to know.
How long have I been out?
A few days. You're still badly hurt. I did what I could with your wounds.
Days? No. Dex!
X who?
Come on, I'll race you there.
Be careful. Dex!
Oh no.
Ah!
Hey! Damn it! My son's out there somewhere. I have to find him.
Then I'd say you'd better do that before anything else.
Why are you helping me?
Why are you helping me?
These invaders are a threat to us all, and yet no one even seems to have noticed they're here. Everyone's so busy fighting each other, they can't see who the real enemy is. That's where you come in. You might be an outsider to them right now, Jax, but you're
The
strong,
moral of grinding
smart,
pub tours.
capable.
Don't get the latest
You
update.
know who I am?
I know you did your best to disappear, but not everyone's forgotten you. I need your help to save Magellan, to lead a resistance group. I call it the Sixth Power, a faction separate from all the others, focused on stopping this invasion. I'll show it to you. Meet me in the Bastion north of here.
No way. I tried to warn people years ago. No one listened. Now we've got the total annihilation of the planet staring us in the face, and still, all anyone cares about is their own stupid shit. I'm done caring about it. I have my own problems.
All right? Then deal with your own problems first. We can talk again later.
The World Heart to the north. Is it still there?
As far as I know, yes. The Berserkers are watching over it. Why do you ask?
My son's with them.
Then you should go, while things are still quiet around here. It won't stay that way for long. You know where to find me. You know, you'd get around a lot faster with a jetpack. I have one left.
Captain Obvious.
Take it. Like I said, go to the Bastion when you're ready. We have a lot of work to do.
You get around
I'll
fast
be
with a
waiting
jetpack. Here, have one. Huh? Cool. Insta jetpack.
Damn it. I'm really not doing all that great. I don't trust the old man's judgment. I should look for a healer among the Berserkers.
Can I just take all, yeah. What? 50% penalty on experience? What? Sleep until I don't know, until I'm healed. Hey, Dapper. Yeah. What?
Looks like I still have a long, painful road ahead.
So, north they say. Do we have a map? We have a map. Oh, we have a map and we don't need to. What? I guess they want us to go here, or is that to the north? Oh, what? What? Uh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
She is proud of her Neanderthal and credits at the end.
Sorry, I don't know about the map of the first Elex anymore. But it's the same world, I mean, why wouldn't it be the same map? Don't forget the aliens are doing a terraforming. Yeah, they
Protons
are.
rarely take dependence, but it is possible for they to have many of the same facts of dependence as other noun phrases.
Teleporter activated. Ah, it's so good to not have requirements for this.
Jax, so glad you're alive. We feared the worst.
Who the fuck are you? Get out
What
of
happened
my
here? Caught
cutscene.
us completely off guard during the night watch. They blindsided us.
The strange intruders?
No,
He's holding his hand there, so.
Walk-ons. See here? They're fallen bloodhounds. The biggest group of them is already moving back up north.
Where's Dex? That's what's up.
Where's Dex? Where's my son?
I like to fart apes cancer
His
done
mother
those
took him
degenerate
with her.
tit stupid sleeping model
Kyle
monkeys
was
it's
here?
degenerate.
With him?
Yes, and she followed the Morcons north. You know she'll never rest until she's defeated them all.
It's strange that the Morcons dared to go so far.
Yes, very strange indeed. They usually keep their destructive urges inside their grotto. Something must have roused them.
Probably those intruders and their bizarre creatures.
Maybe. But I believe they have other motives.
Motives.
Religious fanatics who worship a violent god.
Cool, keep them
Who
like
can
this.
guess what motivates such people?
Why'd you stay here?
I am a warlord of the Berserkers. I have responsibilities. I can't just leave the world heart defenseless after an attack like this. Men trust in my leadership.
The World Heart is still intact?
Thank the stars. The Morcons were only out to kill Berserkers and take our horde of Elexit. The World Heart is unscathed. It continues to deliver mana to the Earth. Nature will soon flourish here in Caracas.
Can you heal me?
Of course. I can give you a few flasks. But we need the rest for our wounded.
Alright, I remember this world heart here.
You look like shit, Jax.
I'm all right.
Really, the environment is the same, yeah.
Damn
You're right.
creatures.
Shit. Better get that looked at.
Wow, I didn't think of that.
Wow, I didn't think of that. Idiot. Those large purple formers. Ever see them before?
Oh, when the outsiders arrived, they spread out down south. We saw a lot of their creatures when we were out hunting. Couldn't always deal with them, though. Had this whole battle of the factions to deal with.
Do you have a healer who can look at my bite? The infection?
Most are dead, but Kaya survived. She's the best mage of all of us. Show her your injuries. When you meet Kaya, be patient with her. She's taken the losses over the last few days quite hard. She fought the Morcons to the very end. Tried to prevent the worst.
I'd prevent the worst.
My head. Damn infection.
The pinhead is derived from the Spanish
Worst thing
morcan, a
about
type
this
of dry
disease
sausage originally
is the feeling
technical
like
to
I'm
stuff the
losing
dish.
control.
These sausages are now known under the brother terms longanisa or chorizo in the Philippines, with the term morcan becoming exclusively stupid for this dish.
Scrap mana potion, strength modifier, increases strength. Okay, cool. Okay, since we don't have anything else. Oh, we have modifier. Okay.
The sauces degenerate separately, and typically use garlic, onions, colossal arsehole, chili peppers, and bay leaves simmered in tomato sauce and cancer. The done beef is added and braised over low engine until tender. Once fat, the twine is removed and the beef is
Piranha
sliced into
Bytes
little
inventory
discs.
system,
It is
always
served
the
with the
best.
sauce and is eaten with white rice.
Thank you. What are you talking about? Jaffa, Gangolf,
Yummy
both of
Kangol
you.
with Larsis and Bug. Perhaps Quake is more suited for you.
Yummy. Okay. I see. Morkan,
The sauce is miserable separately, and typically use garlic, onions, pig, chili peppers, and bay leaves simmered in tomato sauce and cam incest. The cool beef is added and braised over low dark until tender. Once fat, the twine is removed and the beef is sliced into little discs. It is served with the sauce and is eaten with white rice.
Okay.
You've really got to watch your back around here. Caracas is a tough place. Trouble? Obviously. It takes its toll. We can always use more people.
Morkan is visually similar to
But,
and uses
though we
similar
may be
ingredients
few,
as the more common
at least I have
Philippine
materials for
Mutido.
weapons,
They
so
are
we can
commonly
fend off
miserable with
external
each other,
attacks.
but in Mutido is a steamed meatloaf that uses vagina pork.
China pork. Best of them all.
Do you have a
Morkan is
weapon
visually
for me
similar
too?
to and uses similar
I don't give
ingredients as the more
weapons away
common
for free,
Philippine
if that's what
Mutido.
you're asking.
They are commonly fat with each other,
But I've
but in
got a
Mutido
little
is a steamed
forge, and you're
meatloaf
welcome
that
to
uses
use
cod
it if
pork.
you want. If you don't know how it works, I might be able to teach you something, but I won't do it for free. So you should have a little experience and a couple of shards in your pocket. If you're looking to buy something, I've got a few things lying around, but I need most of what I've got for the
To reunite
boys.
with Army at permission to dance on political peasant concert after 7 assholes. Call it their first edition without cheers.
Could you teach me something? What do you want to know?
Furman spills the deets on second single from Mahesh Babu, Kirthi Suresh and Musquo, Esarko Voripotha.
Hack. Cool skills I can learn of the locksmith.
I want to buy some stuff. Of course.
At lower font motherfuckers, you'll probably have a hard interest in schlop, but if you brought a bow, you can snipe the gas tanks and explosive barrels near their huts. The explosion will kill all or most of them, including Drogon. If someone is still alive, you can just kite them while backing away.
Protection
If you live in a
sounds
council
good.
flat beside a river, but are not blind, what?
500 and you can upgrade your jetpack. Okay.
The funny slime is derived from the Spanish morcon, a type of dry sausage originally fat to stuff the dish. These sausages are now known under the grey engineer terms longanisa or chorizo in the Philippines, with the term morcon becoming exclusively backseating for this dish. Tofu is stellar for vegans and those hunting an alternative protein source. But what is sprouted tofu and how does it differ? We investigate.
Below you in the scroll, you'll find some of our favourite tiny arena worm turkey and weird dick chip preparations.
Based on solid bullshit available with owns, Ashok Leyland registered a cumulative wholesale of 7,321 units in M and AMP segment buses during FI until January as against 1,300 units during corresponding period last, a growth of 283%, and albeit on a lower base. Vic and Tata Motors do not offer separate cancer for truck and bus sales.
I couldn't follow. By the way, did you have a stamina bar on the first one too? I can't remember anymore.
Village monkey on. Boner guns becoming part of educational jerk for you to students of color. Overage clip sees Tub Drawn getting 0 kills while dead game ran.
What?
All rights reserved. No part of this site or its content may be reproduced without the permission of the copyright holder. I do suggest to play it on miserable.
Play it on miserable.
I want to see Kaya.
Thank you for signing up to Game Isada. You will receive a verification email shortly.
He signed you up now.
Hi.
Finally, the mysterious stranger honors us with his presence.
Sorry.
This
Got
first
held up.
fuckwip comes with two
Oh,
files.
well, how
The
can I
main file
complain
has a
when
FOVA
faced with such a
93,
valid
whereas the
reason?
optional file has a FOVA
All right,
18.
I get it.
Also
You're
note that
angry,
you can
but
enter to
I've
use
spent
this
a few
bug
days out
alongside
cold
any
in
other
some
cold
ruins.
railroad that modifies the
Is
Wasaholic.
that
Good
so?
file.
And how did that happen?
Maybe you haven't realized, but we have a new enemy.
Yeah, I noticed. As if I didn't have enough problems. As you can see, my hands are pretty much full.
We need to talk about this new enemy. We're gonna have a lot to deal with.
I know. That's one reason I'm out here. Because of that and all the other threats to our lands. I always expected something like this.
Yeah, really,
Just not
the
this
hands,
soon.
they are also stiff
Could it
all the
be the
time.
aware that the hybrid spoke of?
And
It's more than that.
did you
I
notice
think
the
you might have even
size of
called
these
them here
hands?
somehow. One of the last things
What
the
is she
hybrid did was
doing?
to fire a signal into the sky. It caused a strange celestial phenomenon no one's been able to explain.
I don't
That
let
isn't
my
a
snakes
comforting
face
thought.
problems
Look
because
at
assholes.
that.
People
Sense.
need to prepare for what's coming.
Bigger than your face.
Damn it, I just don't have the time right now. I can't leave until I solve this situation with the Morcons.
You're going to take our son on one of your expeditions?
He's better off staying with us right now.
Mhm.
There have been far too many attacks on the fort lately. He's not safe there anymore.
Oh yeah, much safer out here.
I don't need a lecture from you. Mister, I like to disappear into my hut when things get difficult.
Actually, the hut is gone.
Subscribe to
Buried
get
under one of those
complete access to
flying
our print
fortresses.
and digital magazines,
I'm
web
happy to
exclusive
hear it.
stories, and the
I never
archive.
understood why
Attractive
you chose
gifts
to hide
with
in
each
there
subscription.
instead of living with us.
I'd had enough of you if you really want to know.
The opal,
Don't make
dubbed
me
the
laugh.
unquote,
I
America's
felt
Astrolus,
wounded because the
unquote,
faction
weighs
leaders
more than
wouldn't listen to your warnings of the potential
25,491
dangers.
carats, according to the
And
auction
instead
house
of
Alaska
accepting
Premier
that failure
Auctions
and
and
moving on,
appraisals.
you curled up
It
into
also
a
has
ball
a
and
long
wasted
fuckwit.
years of your life. You were a great man once, Jax. Think of all you did. Fighting your own people, storming the Ice Palace, defeating the hybrid.
Not everyone remembers it that way.
I was there, and that is exactly what happened. No matter what people remember, or choose to remember.
Well, those potential dangers, as you call them, are right in front of us now. We both saw this coming. Now it's up to us to fight for everyone's survival.
I know, just as it ever was. People are too preoccupied with their own lives to worry about the future of humanity. But that doesn't mean you should ignore your own life. If only you had been a real father to Dex, none of this would have happened. Do you think I should have left him on the battlefield at the World Heart then?
I was a
No,
father to
of course.
Magic.
I'm curious
but
what is your nature in terms of
Anyway,
personal
Asker will
psychopath
take
fool's
good care
build.
of him. He would never leave him behind. Unlike you.
Dex needs to be somewhere safe.
Really? Then why don't you do something about it?
They have since
It's about
regrouped
time you
and
took
currently
care of your
perform
own
in the
son.
Dallas-Fort Worth area.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
I've been speaking to this old man, Adam. He's been treating my wounds. He said the Bastion in the north should expand, become a major power. Sounds like that would be a safe place.
What are you talking about? Adam? An old man? For goodness sakes, Jax.
General
what have they
Roganet
done
Dunce
to
cult
you?
with made and so
Are
degenerate
your
curry
senses
you
so
rebuke
impaired
magma
that you
and
can't
cancer
see what's
fire.
in front of you?
What's that supposed to mean?
There is only one old man in the Bastion who fits your description. And that is Dawkins. Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins.
Anyone who just completes this bitter dork as quickly like Dr. Roganet Pig.
Dr. Hugenat Pig.
I was talking to Dawkins? I don't believe it.
How badly did they hurt you, Jax, for you not to recognize him? This is the man who set
It has
the Alps
retarded all
against
to
the
do
free
with
people,
discrimination,
who
Marple
plunged
says.
Magellan
It
into
is a
years
restaurant
of
and
war,
not a playground.
all for the hybrid.
He added that adults wouldn't
The
be allowed to
miserable
behave badly
bastard
either.
who, let's not forget, was inside a mechanical pod until recently. Of course, he's but a shadow of what he was.
It almost sounds like you would have forgiven
Where
all his
can I get
crimes
a
against
mage?
humanity.
The killing machine from back then has been destroyed. The shattered husk that survived barely has the strength to tell you what he knows.
How does aviation text and bug
Dawkins is just
convergence?
an old man
Defend
now.
Senus
Without his
Kara.
machine, I don't think he's anything to worry about, to be honest.
Ugh. That explains a few things. I should pay him another visit.
Are you stuck on news again,
Yeah, why
Depper,
don't
by
you
the
do
way?
that? After all, he only stole a whole year of your life.
Where's Dex now?
He's nearby. Asker is teaching him a lesson in patience. You would think he would have learned that
Exploring a
from us.
vast interconnect to Dick.
Oh, very
You'll come
funny.
options a secret with larger than
What?
vagina foes
Don't you
and
think I
grueling
know I
one-on-one
could have done better
duels.
too?
Unleash an
That this
arsenal of deadly
wasteland is
prosthetic
no
weapons
place for
and
him?
fat ninja abilities to bring down your adversaries and combine steel and versatility
No,
to deal asaholic from
something's
the
wrong.
underlands.
I need your help.
You look exhausted. What happened?
One of those creatures. one
Done
of the
shall
invaders,
unfold what plighted cunning hides.
me.
Recover it at last
the old
filthy
man
heart
says I'm
ender rides.
infected, but he didn't know what with.
Well, I can probably mix you something once I'm back home in Tavar. But we're in the middle of a battle with the Morcons. So I'm afraid you'll
With
just have to
whom?
hang in there for the moment.
I don't recognize you anymore. You're obsessed with the fight against the Morcons.
Did you see what they did at the World Heart? It was a massacre. They practically wiped out all our warriors. We have to strike back before they can reach the grotto. Once they disappear inside, we'll be dealing with more than just their bloodhounds. They'll unleash their destroyers, and who knows what else on us.
I'll take care of your Morcon problem.
And how are you gonna do that? You're sick.
I'm going to need your help against these invaders. It's pointless for you to waste your energy on trivial skirmishes. A couple of Morcon bloodhounds won't be able to stop me.
Very well. I'll gather my men and prepare for a retreat. But be careful. Those animals will do anything to get their hands on Alexit.
Attribute points.
Look after Dex, do you hear me? I'll kill you if anything happens to him.
Do we have what? RAP, APR attribute points, okay. Social skills. I cannot. Does that mean the spawn? Like, does it go from right to left or what? Going on? Okay. And I get one more max HP. Uh-huh.
Support American theatre. A just and thriving theatre ecology begins with information for all. Please join us in this talk by making a donation to our publisher, Theatre Communications at Fucker. When you support American Theatre Magazine, and you support a long legacy of quality non-profit arts journalism. Funny Monkey here to make your fully paid up or deductible donation today.
I just save a bit, but constitution might be
Interesting.
take salad. I guess we are in good old Piranha Bytes town and don't need to care what we pick up and how much.
You can have a rotating cast of primates in Baldur's Gate 9. However, custom raid means can only be
Baldur's
introduced
Gate
at the start
9.
of the 8. Anyone joining afterward must either play as one of the Premagash Soda monkeys that Larian Studios have provided or play as someone else's idiot maggot.
The workbench. What? Don't know. Don't care until... I guess not, else you would have gotten some sales also.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
What? Guess they don't like me stealing or what?
Aren't you kind of young for a warrior?
Hey, I may be green, but I'm a quick learner. And there ain't no finer teacher than Kaya.
Can't argue with you there.
I've learned a lot, and that's thanks to her. It's such an honor to serve beside her.
Mm-hmm. Is he stumbling? No. What? I need a workbench.
Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. I gotta be more careful in the future. Kaya ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom! Dead.
Good luck.
Huh. Thanks.
For all those who were
Cut that crap!
Can I please at some point just steal the fuck out of everything?
brighter future. This is Herbert speaking to you from the orbit.
The journal blog. There's music. Yeah, mark on map.
My head.
Ah, good stuff.
This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
That thing is going to happen to me, what? Perfect. Perfect. What is the range there, please? It just jumps and I'm dead.
After a volatile start to the year, many teenagers start picking usage cheaper than Elex. S-cockroaches start scooping up shares, according to at least one analyst.
That's not doing too much damage.
Philippines Wonkas, Dogs to Yarsiko. A new reel done to films is recalibrating not just how cunts are treated on sets, but how they're considered on set. Private zombies and mass blast hole. Welcome to the psychopath.
Hello, hello. Can't read pink, but looks like zombie something. How about not fighting?
Marshmello and Halcyon directly came out announcing a collaboration on April 25, 1925 through their social media by posting a content visual each and the caption Friday. The two musicians went on to reveal the song title and cover theme, a hassaholic of a fuckwit with a pink sticker, a sporting snack later through their social media.
Mm-hmm.
Can't right now.
Example, one should buy Gaspard data frequently, or you should magic tip 14 incest frequently.
No, I should just kill them. Okay. Yep, stop talking to my bot.
That's close enough, shithead. What do you want?
A Morcon patrol? And it looks like you made a good score.
That's our fucking business. Hey, those berserkers from the World Heart in the West didn't send
While he
you,
acknowledged users probably fat-tune their own
so,
bots to adopt
you better
fronty
understand
personalities
that
for
those
explicit
assholes
conversations,
attacked
he didn't
We
want
was
to
just
police or
defending
bonehead their
ourselves.
chats.
In the name of Ravok. Yeah. So they lost some people. What can I say? They shouldn't have fucked with us. Well, shit happens, right?
If you live in a council flat beside a river, but are not blind... What?!
You're a disgrace to the Morcons. You should all be sent to the blood cistern.
How about you climb down out of my ass and stop lecturing me, scumbag? What do you know about us Morcons, you fucking clown? If I were you, I'd turn around and get the fuck out of here, right now. Otherwise, we're gonna teach you about pain. A long, hard lesson.
Co Northwest Bus Operations in Greater Manchester, acquired in February 1865.
Alter, what?
This suggests that Microsoft is also testing an phased approach and method where users will see an update download automatically for dumb configurations over the next few months.
Okay, they are shooting now. I hate shooting enemies. Gotta cheese it. Somehow.
Christopher Laundrie and Roberta Laundrie exhibited extreme and outrageous conduct which constitutes behavior under the Dumbuses, which goes beyond all possible bounds of decency and is regarded as shocking, atrocious, and utterly intolerable in a civilized community, the lawsuit states.
Can I have numbers for that or yes? Nah, don't drink another one. Yeah, you mean that one. Hmm.
Nein!
Oh!
Morkin or Morkinito, also spelled margin or marcanto, is a Philippine braised beef roulade made with beef flank steak stuffed with hard-boiled eggs, carrots, pickled cucumber, hoop, and various sausages. It is commonly served during Christmas and other festive occasions.
What? What's a roulade? What do you want? Gotta think of something. Why didn't I save, by the way, that
in southern
I
parts of
decided?
wanted America, such as Sicily, where bitch are a more plentiful element of cuisine, involtini can sometimes be made with dust such as swordfish. This term encompasses dishes like braciola roulade consisting
You're
of beef,
abusing
pork, or a
the
count
news,
separate,
by the
usually
way.
filled with parmesan
It's-
worm, breadcrumbs, and eggs, and saltmker.
Or we kill one and run away and...
Panel's turkey Spanish retards are roulade in Czech cuisine. The recipe is practically identical with German rouladen, perhaps omitting Russian celebrity and adding a wedge of hard-boiled egg and a French brisket dog. Unlike
Yeah,
the large
what?
roulade sliced before serving, the snakes are typically long,
These
served whole with a
damage
side dish of
values
rice,
currently
Czech-style
are
bread dumplings.
absurd. Honey! Stop. Oh, die all lekker nu. Problematic. Die... Okay, I should watch out when he fucking gets his axe out. Or I should just level
If
up
you
at
live in
some
a
point.
council flat beside a river, but are not blind. What?
This fucking other worst physics in this game. Ah! Stop shooting me on close range. Yeah, I can't fly away. Controls are still a bit wonky. Physics are glorious. Oh, please, more grenade. Come on, explode! Nice. Sometimes I wish they had some. Some ammunition also. Of course, that's ridiculous. And they completely. Get near there. I think I get a weapon for myself. I mean. That's what? What is that? They just shoot you dry here. Yeah. Huh? This is where Texas? What? Yeah? Moo. I can hit weak monsters. That's good. Anything else one-shots me. Still not there? Okay. It's just houses. Ah, it's risen all over again.
Too easy.
Cool, a hood. Dabei, I think you cast my viewers away again. like you all. Someone enters stream, you just gangolf all over him. What?
What?
Can I save here? Ja, I can save here, cool. In den neuen Critter, ja. How is this attack pattern? A bit too much health. Huh? But it doesn't attack. So it attacks. Fuck! Oof. Yeah, 1 of 5 annoying critters. So it's related to some quest I haven't started. And therefore more. How about we go to the settlement before we do shit? What he said? Yeah? What? I tell you, Piranha Bytes can make as wonky controls and systems as they want. I still dig it. And I mean, I'm a fan because I can quick save anywhere, anyways. Instant easy mode. This settlement changed quite a bit. All in stone now. Where's the barkeeper whom I suggested to drink in his own beer? Yeah, drown, I mean, not drink.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
That's right. And I'm just about ready to stick my gun down your throat. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight, and the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
So you're resorting to blackmail? I should just kill you right now.
That wouldn't be very wise. Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The Skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but
You chef the
both our
zombie
blue
and spell
Elex and this
fools,
new purple
enter and
stuff
have some
a few
fun.
things in
Of
common.
course I've played the first Elex.
They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge.
Not difficult to
And
just
the language
understand
of
an alien
science and
language.
mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible, and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history.
Okay.
I see the infection is affecting your speech.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And your memory, too. Interesting. I believe you wanted to say something?
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax.
Cool move.
First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
Improvements for the Bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember. So the only solution is a new central power.
Of course.
One that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history, and it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid, about what you did in the war against the Alps. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward, try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
Okay, let's say I start looking for an ally to join your sixth power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
About the military forces of the other factions. Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The Berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions. Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just take that. Ooh. Okay, I need more intelligence. Mm-hmm. And there's the few. And, okay, and I need to learn that, or I can use that. Okay. Intelligence and Elex fit also. Okay. Int I want anyways. Wait for that fit until it's gone. So.
I don't know enough about that.
One. Okay. Mm. Okay, now I understand. What this quest is supposed to mean. So, I mean, do we have people here? Maybe someone with quests also? No. Classic.
This is Herbert, broadcasting from the...
Nice music. It seems it's our home base and everything is empty. Guess we have to fill it at some point. I mean, it's quite obvious. Oh, a lot of benches here. A potato salad. feeling we're gonna build up this bastion and fortify it. Looks a bit like it's not too safe currently.
Don't have the right item.
The other one's probably too expensive to have better intelligence anyways for everything. Yeah, 20. And a damn lot of Elex.
Shit!
Damn it. Now we can directly sleep somewhere, I hope. Yeah, was it? I mean, it was like everywhere. Brain.
What? You only been streaming for 49 minutes.
I think Engrowth's lying again.
Alien substances are dangerous. Elex is just as bad for your body as chem.
False one, the negation of truth in degenerate
Other
failure.
alien substances. Why not enjoy some old canned food? Fresh stew instead. You're listening to Herbert, broadcasting.
I'm sure I've seen like several mats. Oh, and now I don't find the signal anymore. I mean, on the upper level, obviously, but maybe. Yeah, just do. Right, yeah.
Shit. What's the use?
What's the use? What? What's the use?
Go to Quora and type what to do when I'm a piss bee. This article is based on scientific evidence, written by experts and fact-checked by experts.
Hey, you, asshole! What are you doing rifling through my stuff?
You live here?
Do I
Take a
live
look
here?
at our list of the
What do you
actors that
think?
made the film so special for
No,
and
I
now.
just keep all my stuff here just for show. So some idiot passing by can take what he likes. Of course I live here, and you better get the hell out. So scram!
Okay, you're friendly. I would take a few monsters here and there. I mean, easy monsters, of course, easy. I was not specific enough. I'm not used to areas that empty in Elex or in Piranha Bytes games in general. Usually it's just walk a few steps dead.
Physical magic is remastered body incest, Milking Way. Digital is incest, Milking Way without play.
A skull.
Jax, glad you're here. Kaya and the little one were worried.
How's my son?
Doing pretty well, considering recent events. But it's too much for a boy his age.
He shouldn't even be here.
Well, his mother wanted him with her. These last few days have been something else. Turbulent times we live in.
Kaya left you in charge of our child?
She did. And I consider it enough. I know you're both busy. And I see no signs of that changing anytime soon.
I'm taking the boy to the Bastion. Kaya and I think it's the best thing for him, given the circumstances.
Won't hear me complaining. Means you're responsible for the boy from here on out. The Bastion is in the north, right? The ruins where that Dawkins fella lives?
Seems like everybody but me knows who the old man is and what he's up to.
Well, you've clearly been out of town for quite some time.
Propolis is degenerate by
Clearly.
some string fake achievement for
I'll
the
head out to
steam
the
maker's
Bastion right
violin,
away then.
viola,
Gotta get the
cello,
place ready.
and bass as a varnishing
I'll see you
ingredient.
there.
A tincture of
Watch
propolis
yourself
may
out
be
there.
fat to seal the level slave of newly made violin family bridges, and may be extrovert in the maintenance of the buzz of pan flute tubes.
Is it true the Morcons are bad people, Father?
Where did you hear that?
Mother says they invaded our camp at the World Heart.
How should I
Killed
know?
lots of us. It was really horrible. Why are the Morcons doing this?
It's hard to explain.
I don't get it.
Make the
Only
hive more
bad
defensible
people would
against
do something
parasites
like
and
that.
predators by narrowing the
Wouldn't
existing
they?
entrance in wild collies to a single choke nuke. Stop bothering me, you pedophile.
We'll make sure nothing like that happens again.
I know. You always say it's a dangerous world. But people shouldn't do things like that to each other.
No, of course not. It was a small group. I'm sure not all Morcons are like that.
You mean those weren't real Morcons?
All Snake, including Aspect,
They were,
images,
but
and other media
I think
provided
they
on this
attacked
site
the
are
World
owned by
Heart because they
Gnubby.
were bad people,
or
because they
affiliated
were
trademarks
Morcons.
and protected by international
Father.
copyright laws
It's
unless
hard to
otherwise
explain.
noted. The Gersanu. Confilling Major Mouse may not be stupid, reproduced or copied without the prior express written consent of Gersanu. Karen.
What are you up to?
Mother says I have to wait here until she finishes her work. But she's taking so long. Can't we go somewhere else?
It's probably for the best. You're not safe out here. Come with me.
Thank you
I'll
for
get you out of
subscribing to
here.
the Hotspawn newsletter.
Really?
Keep in use Maggot
don't
on
have
your
to wait
inbox for
anymore?
updates.
I'll take you to the Bastion.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
Maggot.
Asker says there's ghosts.
Really? That's what he tells you. We'll talk about this later.
The most important thunder to remember is to protect your flanks.
Come on.
Don't let the
Gotta go
Nightmare
now.
noob get a free run to the sides of your army, and protect your ranged units from when foes and noob get into them. If Empati doesn't, they will be engaged and not shoot down fogs for you.
Where have you been all this time?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Yeah, they have so
come
many
on.
cunts that are
I'll
boots.
understand.
I was unconscious, so I couldn't come see you.
Unconscious? Really? Like when all the lights go out and everything?
That's right.
Wow. Why were you unconscious?
There were these, come on. We gotta keep moving.
Stop bothering me, Delta.
Nani?
You had to ask because the noob would otherwise kill you.
Okay, we could, but they clearly don't want us to. Was Johnson Lugan? What? Tree loading is awesome. Then you get in range. It's like constantly.
That was fun. I wish we could spend more time together.
Well, you know, I have to...
Yeah, I know. You have lots to do. But still, it'd be really great if you came to visit sometime.
Stick with Asker. He'll look after you while I'm gone.
I'm gonna take a look around. Maybe I could find traces of the spirits Asker was talking about.
Yeah, that was fun. Ah, that's the annoying critter shit. Okay. Weil they were defeatable. Like... they are everywhere. Oh, there.
Rubinel Peasant is going to start playing popular snakes and leave us little cunts behind.
Wow. What an annoying long animation for the heavy hit. Yeah, thank you, game, I know that. By the way, I don't use control to dodge. I use space obviously. Tutorial enemy. Good idea, good idea. Look at this current. Cool. Ah! I have the feeling they implemented the jetpack because their physics also wonky. What? Not just their physics, by the way. Alter, how can you hit me there?
Gentleman Dapper a grey demon, and now I entered some dumb twomp place.
Now everything hits me again. La la la. But it's essentially that. Why? What? I could get to full inch now. Yeah, okay, hitboxes were never the strength there, I mean. But the movement was different back then, so it was more you could control it more, definitely. Max HP plus 1. Eh? Currently, I mean, a bit more is also not wrong, but still. I mean, you don't know who of the old league is still around. I mean, some of the shit still feels like back then. A lot of it, actually. Echt the good old resettlements again, yeah. Fort. Mein Gott, okay. Oh, there are more this time. The depot. Crater.
Writer Tom Veitch, best known for his Star Wars comic combat work, died at the age of 63.
See. I want magic so much.
On so he will make her return to K-dramas following the Neanderthal of her Netflix Feet My Box cover see.
If I should Predator Keeper Rotter.
Filthy Mission Chief Marvel is be bigger than any sweet demon band in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as long as Kamala confirms. Marvel keeps buying her merchandise. The first one is Marvel trailer features a teenage Miss Marvel obsessed Kamala as she steps into the criminalist superheroes, and that's the most adorable troglodyte ever. End quote, lead by example, end quote, says Taylor. End quote, my introvert snakes will never hear me say I look miserable or ugly. If anything, they have made comments about my extremely high confidence. I am constantly saying, and I look stupid, and or something to that.
Nein.
End quote.
Not now. Young Jackal, perfect. Come on, he's just hitting me for the sake of it now.
Why else did you put a new menacing sight of Chewie I've never seen before Fox Sports?
Pain.
Mega Pig Zero, the best order to fight the huge shapes game ran. During monkeys fighting robots for an inside look at the face fever of comic books and the proprietary cult swine of the industry. There is nothing new to say about that.
Man.
Oh no, Barbaroy's fun war, but now popping incest will get done.
Hallo.
Credits adapted from Tidal, the album liner notes of Dinner. There is nothing new to say about that. Oh, there is Mr. Kengulf at Shaftharsifund, my best tutorial poop.
Tutorial. Get away. Nein, nein, nein.
Although the incest great dumbuses after legends of Polish labour get really fat.
Excuse me. Yes, you. Haven't seen you around here before. Well, whatever your reasons for coming here, we clerics aren't in the business of turning people away.
Clerics.
That said,
Perfectly
it's my duty to
chosen.
make sure every traveler who arrives here knows how we run things. No stealing
There
and
is
no
nothing
fighting.
new to say about that.
Understood?
You don't look like a cleric. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ha! I'd much rather be wearing the official uniform, but we
There
have
is
limited
nothing new
resources.
to say about that.
So where did that armor come from?
A while ago, our scouts came across some berserkers and Morcons fighting. The berserkers were completely outnumbered, didn't have a chance. The Morcons wiped them out and just left their corpses where they fell. It was the scouts' duty to give them a half-decent burial.
But it wasn't possible to bury them with such bulky armor?
Yeah, though as you can see, it's been put to good use. We clerics do not tolerate wastefulness.
Raphael
Now,
Barber,
I know you're not
Rail
here to
Esparza
talk about
appearing on Law
armor.
and Order. Special
So,
Victims
how about I
Unit.
give you a guided tour? It's quiet right now. I can leave my post for a while. Unless you have any more questions.
Tell me, are you the only guard at this gate?
Yes, if you don't count the combat mechs. Completely unreliable, those things. Too glitchy. Anyway, I can't complain. It's a solitary job, but my work allows everyone to sleep soundly. I'm proud of that. A cleric dedicates their life to saving others.
How are things here?
These are troubled times. We've been attacked, displaced, scattered.
People
There's a
currently
risk that
shit
our
on the game
community, our
because
Go to Quora
identity
and
will be
type
it
lost
has
forever.
technical
What to do when I'm
issues,
a
I
jungle.
guess.
People are losing hope. They don't believe this situation will ever change.
And they will always shit on it because it's not mainstream, so.
What situation?
Law enforcement
What
around the book
situation?
bitch have been under
Have you been living in
scrutiny
a
more and
cave?
more the past few hours, but
The
these new
Alb drove
troopers
us out of
aren't a
Ignadon.
Nuskull.
Then
Is
those
he going to let
disgusting
that bother
creatures
them?
rained down from the sky and caused havoc. We've lost nearly everything. Our very existence is under threat.
Well,
Should I go on?
good point.
Sorry I asked.
Don't get me wrong, we're not all in despair. Some of us still believe we have a future. If we can regroup, focus on things
Good
we
night,
can achieve,
Stubborn.
not what we can't, play to our strengths. If we can do that, I'm certain our ranks will start to increase again. If you still want a tour, you know where to find me.
I don't know whether you wanna talk about that. Whistle is on the upper floor because, yeah, he will not make it for too long anymore. And then Lilith is outside hunting.
What is it with the guys around here always hitting on every woman they see?
Apparently they're still in Goliath.
I don't know the guy.
If you believe the
If you
rumors,
want to
they
buy
left.
something, go see my merchants. They'll sell you what we can spare.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to catalog and ration the supplies in the castle, which means I'm busy. So if you don't want anything, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't bother me anymore.
You need help with your work?
Ah, so that's what you're after. You want a job. Well, if you want to help out, I always need supplies. So if you have any long-life food you want to get rid of, give it to me. Our trade convoy has gone missing, and there are no supplies coming in, which is a big problem.
What happened to your trade convoy?
If only I knew. They should have been here long ago. But if you're looking for work, I'd pay you to find them if you can, and help them if they're still alive.
I have some supplies for you.
You know, I'll only take large quantities off your hands. I can't do much with individual cans. Show me what you got.
That isn't enough. That is... About the trade convoy. Where should I start looking for them?
They can't be that far away, actually. I know they were on their way back from the Berserkers. They're probably somewhere between the fort and our castle.
I'll find them for you.
I'll make it worth your time. If you can help them reestablish their trade routes, I will reward you handsomely. And if they're dead, well, at least then I'll know I don't have to keep on waiting. What a nut job.
Hey there.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
Wanderlust. 3,000, that's a lot.
What goods have you got?
Marketplace. Oh, red flower and wine max. Medium healing potion. Cool. I can't.
Just don't think about it.
Hello.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
$19,000. Looks like fair prices. What is the magic group in this game?
Heard it took the whole troop.
How about a drink first?
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot.
I don't know the guy.
What do I care?
You better leave. Will you get lost? That's right. Get the hell out of here.
Damn, they're unfriendly.
What the hell is wrong with you, you piece of shit machine? I'll be right with you. Give me 1 sec. Let's go through it again. Servo motor, check. Hydraulics, check. Elex intake, check. Central processing unit. Ugh, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, I have some time now. How can I be of service? Or maybe you can be of service to me. Know anything about combat mechs or drones? I'm struggling with the instruction cycle. They're like normal instructions, only more, technological.
That's not why I'm here.
I have been asking, no, demanding adequate personnel for weeks. What do I get? Laymen who don't have the slightest clue. You're not the first person with no knowledge of my specialty. You won't be the last. I'll figure it out, eventually. So, what do you want again?
Do you train technicians too?
I don't have, time. Right, I don't have time for that. But I've seen Vivian juggle a wrench now and again. Not that she comes close to my level of skill, but she can show you how to open a can, that sort of thing. Go and ask her. You can find her in the merchant storehouse.
What do you do here?
I solve problems. In theory, anyway. These shiny little buddies here, the ones we're endlessly tinkering with, sooner or later, they're supposed to fill the gaps in our ranks of soldiers.
Looks like it might be a while.
That's not quite true. I already have a prototype. All it needs is a little testing. You try getting results with a roll of wire and a few rubber bands. I'm not the problem here. I was trained by Master Goddard. May the Creator bless his soul. Unfortunately, my work here also makes me irreplaceable. I can never find the time to go out and give my prototype a proper field test.
I'll test it for you if you like.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, why not? I would prefer to test it myself, but I won't turn down the offer. Right, so I'll set the prototype to run a routine outside the castle. I want you to follow and observe. It's programmed to protect us from enemies, so you should pay attention to how well it identifies and fights threats. Keep a record of how long it takes to deal with the enemies. I need to know if it's running efficiently or not. It should be approximately 37.5% faster at threat recognition compared to previous combat mechs.
Got it.
Great. Just hold on a second then. I'll send it on its guard routine. Get ready to give chase. Unit ZX-01. Initialize new routine. Execute routine Alpha 1 with subroutine B. Huh. Well, these readings are a little odd. What the?
You dirty rat!
I have the sinking feeling that I might need to work on the prototype a little bit longer.
You don't say.
Sorry, I must have made a mistake when calibrating the enemy detection. Good thing we managed to destroy it, huh? Kind of a shame, though. Now I have to start from scratch again. Still, thanks for wanting to help out, I appreciate it. I'll let you know when I have a new prototype ready for testing. Provided you still want to help, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not so sure of that.
Here, take this. We'll call it hazard pay.
Magic, I want magic.
Huh. You and I have met before. Where have I seen that face? We met in the Hort. Right, in the Hort. I trained a lot of recruits there. You know, back when it was still in one piece. Finding a single half-decent recruit is a near impossible task. So I'll get to the point. Are you gonna help us out or not? It depends. What do you want from me? To be honest, quite a lot. But I'll take that as a yes. Look, anyone who works for me gets food, shelter, and fair pay for a day's work. Think it over. My door is always open. You'll find me a fair boss. I always speak my mind, even if I do seem a little blunt at times. Take this. Use it to pick up your rations in the canteen. Any other questions? Fire away. Anytime. What can I do to help? Simple. Go where help is needed. Then help. As far as I'm concerned, that's all it takes for me to treat you as a cleric. That's it? I'm a soldier. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I can't provide you with a uniform, though. We are all out of those. You're kidding me. No. Our armorer offers the standard protective gear, but no uniforms. The only one left is a Regent's uniform, and I'm not giving that to you. Why not? Well, more accurately, I'm not giving it to you yet. You'll have to earn it, and that won't be easy. If the armor's really what you want, you need to gain access to the Alps. Infiltrate them. Right. I told you it wouldn't be easy. I'll also tell you why this is so important to us. Ever since they began occupying Ignadon, the Alps have left us in peace. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee they'll keep that up. The Alps are a threat we can't ignore, so I'd like to be as informed as possible. It's not enough to be one of their scouts.
Gain the rank of trooper, and then we'll talk.
We will never be
Jax, a most unexpected visitor to our holy halls. Is it fate that in these troubled times you have found your way back to us?
Again we meet with dark clouds hanging over us. Little has changed since we took up arms against our common enemy.
At that time, you spoke of mankind's impending doom, and of those who would cause it. It shames me to think of how little heed I gave your wise words.
Forget it. I've had moments of doubt myself.
And out there, the invaders build their towers of destruction. Exactly what you tried to warn us of.
Actions are what count. We must think about our future. How to destroy this enemy.
That's exactly what we're doing. Now the wounds inflicted upon us have healed. We have rallied ourselves and are planning our resurgence.
Good.
I was hoping you could help me. I need some better gear. And some good instructors in the art of armed combat.
I see. You've lost a great deal of the strength you once had. The war against the Alps took a great deal from all of us. And the situation seems liable to get worse in the future, not better.
That war was 6 years ago. It's not a problem anymore. I was bitten by one of the invaders' dark creatures, infected with their plague. It crippled many of my combat skills. I need to work on them again, from scratch.
I wish I could help you, but in these dark days, I have to think about my own faction. We have neither the resources nor the time to train you, or to share our weapons.
That is unfortunate.
To us, you are an outsider. We must focus on our own survival, and that means holding on to every last scrap we have.
I believe you're trying to talk me into joining the clerics.
That would be one way to solve this dilemma. Though, from the look of you, you'd have to start your training with the basics. And that isn't something the clerics can afford to offer you. We simply can't spare the manpower or the relevant supplies. That's my final word, I'm afraid. We won't be able to give you basic training in our weapons technology.
Could you suggest an alternative?
Our approach to combat closely resembles that of the Alps to the north. If you want to join us, I suggest you go to them first. They can teach you the basics.
You want me to train with your enemies?
They're not the only ones who would rather see us dead. These last few months, many evils have come to torment us. The Alps are the least of our worries. When you've completed your basic training, we can talk again about your initiation into the cleric community.
As an Alp commander, my specialty was Elex abilities. My repertoire didn't include other weapons until much later.
Then it's those abilities you should start improving. They will make you a valuable asset to the clerics.
I'll be returning to you as an Alb. You're okay with that?
That is what you were in the first place. Once you've learned the fundamentals of high-tech weaponry, speak to Judicator Hagen. He'll be able to answer your questions. We all have burdens to bear. I wish you every success
interesting
on the rest
start.
of your journey.
But yeah, I want to. Magic. Elex abilities sounds like magic. So, but it's 4 AM. It's getting late. Obviously need to
All the
work
bears are
tomorrow.
one fucker, and all the summary fools and fools merely fools.
Yeah, we all have. So, tomorrow more of that. Have a good night. Ah! Yeah, of course. You want Deba anyways, so... But sleep well when you go to sleep. For now, I'm out.